10 Things You Didn't Know About the Bible. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever picked up a Bible, you know it's the most widely read book in human history. But what if I told you that behind the sacred stories are some mind-blowing facts about its creation, translation, and contents that most people have no idea about? Today, we're diving into the history and secrets of the scriptures. Get ready for 10 things you didn't know about the Bible. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. The 10 Facts. 1. It wasn't originally divided into verses. We read the Bible today organized into chapters and verses, like John 3 verse 16. But the original texts? They were written as one continuous block of text, no chapters, no numbered verses. The chapter divisions weren't added until the 13th century, and the standard verse divisions we use today weren't finalized until the mid-16th century by a French printer. It was purely a tool for easier reference. 2. It was written in 3 languages. The Bible isn't a one-language book. The Old Testament was primarily written in Hebrew, with a few sections in Aramaic. The New Testament, however, was written almost entirely in Koine Greek, the common street language of the Roman Empire at the time. This mix of languages reflects the diverse historical periods and cultures that produced it. 3. The Book of Esther never mentions God. This is a famous one among scholars. The Old Testament Book of Esther, a dramatic story of a queen saving her people, never once uses the word God, Lord, or any direct divine title. It's the only book in the Bible with this distinction, though divine intervention is strongly implied throughout the narrative. 4. The shortest verse is debatable. What's the shortest verse? Most people say John 11 verse 35, Jesus wept. 2 words in English. But in the original Greek, a contender is 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 16, rejoice always, which is consisting of just 2 Greek words. So, the answer depends on which version and what language you're reading. 5. The first book printed on a printing press was the Bible. The Bible holds a place in printing history. Around 1455, Johannes Gutenberg used his revolutionary movable type printing press to print the Gutenberg Bible. This wasn't just a book, it kick-started the age of mass communication and significantly dropped the cost of books, making the Bible available to a much wider audience. 6. The longest book is in Genesis. Think the first book, Genesis, is the longest? Nope. The longest book in the Bible, measured by the number of chapters and words, is the Book of Psalms, with 150 chapters. Its central chapter, Psalm 118, also happens to be the geographical center of the entire Bible. 7. There's a different calendar in the Bible. When the Bible refers to the first month or 7 months, it's not our January or July. Biblical and Jewish tradition uses a different calendar. For example, the Jewish religious New Year begins in the spring month of Nisan, around March/April, which the Bible calls the first month, even though the civil New Year is in Tishrei, fall. 8. The Old Testament is 3 times longer than the New. Many people think of the Old and New Testaments as roughly equal, but the Old Testament is massive. Depending on how you count them, the Old Testament makes up about 75% to 80% of the entire Christian Bible. That's a lot of history, law, and prophecy. 9. Lucifer only appears once in the King James Bible. The name Lucifer, commonly associated with the devil, actually only appears one time in the King James Version, Isaiah 14 verse 12. In other translations, the Hebrew word Halel is translated as morning star or day star, referring to a fallen king of Babylon, not necessarily the supernatural adversary himself. 10. The Bible contains several books that aren't in every Bible. If you compare a Catholic Bible to a Protestant Bible, you'll find a difference: the Apocrypha, or deuterocanonical books. These books, like Tobit, Wisdom, and 1 and 2 Maccabees, were accepted by the Catholic and Orthodox churches but were removed from the Protestant canon during the Reformation. So, the Bible you read depends on your tradition. So there you have it, 10 facts that hopefully gave you a whole new appreciation for this ancient and complex collection of writings. It's more than just a book, it's a whole library written over 1,000 years, in different languages, and across multiple continents. Which one of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history and religion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.